Mark Atherton with us here in the John Mendola Show. Some people call you Marky, some people call you Mark, but one thing they're calling you here in 2023-24 is good and all-state on the soccer field. Let's talk about soccer and the tremendous season that you had.
Yeah, we had a great season in soccer. Won conference for the second time in school history. Made it to district title, which is the farthest Redeemer ever made it. So it was a great season all around, and I'm really thrilled with the season I had too.
How about, scoring all those goals? That ain't easy to do. No. Talk about your ability to score and the guys around you.
Yeah, obviously my job's the easier part. They just gotta give me the ball and I just gotta put it in the back of the net. They do the rest for me. But no, I mean, a lot of work in the offseason goes into that scoring ability, a lot of touches on the ball and stuff like that. Yeah.
Now we head over to the basketball court, and you knew the expectations to be, hey, we're going to lean on this guy this year. All those other guys graduated. Did you embrace that right from the beginning?
Yeah, I tried to embrace it. As soon as the season ended last year, I got back into the gym and just kept working out for basketball because I knew my role would be a lot bigger this year, and I'd have to fill it up if we want to be a successful team this year.
Your parents are proud of you no matter what, but I'm sure in some ways this year, like, wow, I'm really, kind of making them a little bit more proud. Talk a little bit about that satisfaction and saying, it's all kind of coming together.
Yeah, it feels nice that all the hard work was paying off in soccer. Now, hopefully in basketball it does too, but just going out there trying my best, that's all they're proud of.
Talk about taking steps. We saw George on where he was last year. I'm like, man, that kid, he's good. But this year, he's like at another level. Talk about just kind of watching George and what he's done. He kind of feeds off of you a little bit, and he's proud of you as well.
Yeah, no, George and I definitely feed off each other in the games, but from last year compared to this year, us working out with Coach Guido in the gym all summer, just doing workouts too, he's got a lot better. It's crazy. Yeah.
Talk a little bit about your situation, a little different than most. Legendary grandpa as a coach, and dad kind of almost had that legendary status locally as a coach. What's it like to be a kid of a coach? Because they're going to push you, and sometimes you don't want to hear it, but there's he seems like he's got that right mix of the push and pull.
Yeah, no, he'll let me know when I need to do something. He'll give it to me sometimes, but other times, he'll just say, you got to do this a little bit better. You're doing this good. It's nice to have, honestly, going after a game, just talking about what happened in the game and stuff.
And then there's times where he's got to be a dad, and those are the times you probably enjoy the most. And your mom does her stuff to help you as well. Talk a little bit about your parents and how fortunate you are.
I'm a very fortunate kid. They're the best. They support me in anything I do, and they're just really good at me, going to all my games and dropping me off at practices the past couple of years. Great parents. Love them.
So you might have been a guy who scored 2 points or 8 points. You recently just scored 22, and we don't know, hey, is he going to go out for 22 or what that's going to be, but I'm sure there's some satisfaction. It was a win. Yeah. First thing you said to me is it was a great team win. That's the kind of kid you are. Talk a little bit about getting a win on the road against Loyaltown.
Definitely a big win. They're going to win a lot of games this year, so that'll help with the power rankings. But no, I mean, I know my roles had to be a lot bigger this year, and I got to step up in every game, but it's nice to go off in a game and hopefully keep going off the rest of the season.
What do you think you do to be a leader on this squad? I mean, watching you last year, you're taking charges and you're playing defense, and whether it was 13 minutes or 27 minutes, you're all in when you're on the floor. Do you think these kids see that more this year?
I do think. Last year I did anything to stay in a game, taking charges or anything. I like to do the dirty work and turn the dirty work into my offense, and I think a lot of guys feed off that too and take charges as well, and just do a lot of dirty work and get us baskets. Yeah.
George talked about working a couple of jobs in the summer and then working out and all that stuff. Talk a little bit about your transformation, what you had to do, because you're thinking, okay, do I put in time to soccer now? Oh, I got to do basketball. Were you kind of trying to get both in but staying healthy? It's hard to manage.
No, a lot of basketball this summer, a lot, and then soccer as well. I didn't forget about soccer, obviously, but it's a lot that goes into it. You just gotta make sure your body's in good shape still, no injuries in the summer. It's tough, and then slam the weights as well and just try and fill out as much as you could for both seasons.
You want to do something at the next level, I believe, in soccer.
Yeah.
Just not sure. It's not easy to play at that next level. Talk a little bit about just kind of focusing right now on basketball, but knowing, hey, I still got to figure out what my future holds.
Yeah, I'm not trying to stress about it too much, but it's definitely in the back of my mind. I'm just trying to find the right college that has the right fit for me. But I'm visited a lot of good colleges I do like, so I'm definitely taking those in consideration right now.
Coach Guido, Coach Layton, the coaches here, the teachers, your experience at Holy Redeemer. Talk about the big picture, and when you look back and say it was the right thing for me.
It was it was a good 4 years. I love Coach Guido, Coach Layton. I mean, they do anything for me, and I love that about them. Also, I love playing for them. I love playing hard for them. Yeah.
How about as far as an area study at college? You can kind of hone that in. You're still wide open about what you may want to do.
I'm still wide open. I'm thinking maybe physical therapy or finance degree. So we'll see.
All right, a little different,
Yeah,
but hey, it should all
different.
work out. Well, keep it going. We wish you the best here
Thank
your
you.
senior year.
I appreciate it. Thank you.